Sandra Day O'Connor was the first female judge. Biden wanted him to have show title hide title. Here lies a good judge. Sandra Day O'Connor honored at Supreme Court Sonia Sotomayor, a justice of the United States Supreme Court, honored Sandra Day O'Connor in Washington, D.C. on December 18, 2023. Washington. Then-Sen. Joe Biden quizzed Sandra Day O'Connor in 1981 about what kind of Supreme Court justice she would make. He also had a question about Sandra Day O'Connor's unusual activities during her Senate confirmation hearings. Biden asked whether O'Connor would use her high profile to support an amendment to the Constitution that would clearly declare that women have equal rights under the law. "I just don't want you to wall yourself in, Judge. You are a tremendous asset," Biden told O'Connor, after politely telling her that such activism for equal rights amendment would be inappropriate. "It is your right, if you had the desire, to go out and campaign very strongly for ERA. If you believe it's your right to go out across the country and give speeches about inequality for women. It seems me that you have an obligation. Women in this country speak on the issues that you're allowed to." Code of ethics. Biden's impassioned defense drew applause from some in the audience who were supposed to remain silent in the packed hearing room. However, it was not possible to convince O'Connor, who kept her additional thoughts to herself. In fact, O'Connor appeared a little surprised by Biden's request. The New York Times noted at the time. Washington Post columnist Mary McGrory wrote that O'Connor appeared before the all-male Judiciary Committee for 3 days with her family behind her, sitting with her ankles crossed and listening to each speaker with calm attention. O'Connor may not have supported the ERA, but she became, in Biden's words, an American icon. The president's statement, which he will deliver while speaking at O'Connor's funeral on Tuesday after her death, evoked the hope that surrounded her candidacy. Biden said the 990 vote confirming his nomination was proof that our nation can come together to move history forward. Before vote, Biden mused about how it might be possible for senators on both sides of the ideological divide in Senate to agree on a nominee. Both conservatives and liberals speculated how they hoped he would decide on the issues, which Biden said was impossible to predict. "There's a lot of catcalling going on in the graveyard about what kind of justice Judge O'Connor would be," Biden said. "If I had to guess, I would guess he would be a pretty moderate judge." It turns out he was right. During O'Connor's nearly quarter-century on court, he became a key part of the vote as he tried to find compromise on some of nation's most vexing debates. Biden, who said he did not always agree with her views, said O'Connor was committed to the stable center, pragmatic and seeking common ground. This is a definition he